We have with us today our
Full house.
a full house, a full house. And let me get this right. It's finding BOAZ.
Finding BOAZ.
Yes, I was gonna say BOAZ, man.
BOAZ is not the Bible, a biblical
Yes, yes.
You know, I was
So we have the cast here with us today of Finding BOAZ.
I got started
Volume
well
1,
enough.
The beginning. Sitting next to me is I don't know what to call a family friend.
I thought
We're
it
family, we're
was
family.
BOAZ in the sense of our tongue, BOAZ.
BOAZ, in
That's
terms of a
Yeah.
good man.
A good man. That's
Yeah,
right.
was a good man.
Let me
Good
say
man.
yes.
I want to hear your version of the story.
Good evening to you,
Hi,
sis.
Khalil.
Welcome. I want you to start off first by introducing the cast that is here with us today, and then tell us about this play.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm glad that I'm here.
Yes, it
My
was a
name-
long time coming. We've been asking you to come for a while now.
Yes, so I'm here. My name is Atahlia Daye-Rogers, and I'm from St. Martin. And with me, I have Miss Jospeh-Dollison. She's a colleague. She's in the film. She's a receptionist in the film.
Yes.
And then behind of me, I have Shane Kelly. He is in the film as well. He's the boss man. He has
He's BOAZ?
Are you boss, Shane?
No,
He has. He's the boss man in the film.
okay.
And he has also contributed local music to the film.
Okay, nice.
Yes, so he can talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then behind of me we have a gentleman. His name is Stefarn, and if you check his shirt is actually saying "I am BOAZ."
I am
These are
BOAZ.
some of the merchandise that we have for the film. Yes, and are you a good man?
Yeah, BOAZ.
Okay, he's a good man, and he's our DJ Chris in the film. And then we have Tyshelle, my daughter. She is one of the vocalists in the original song that we made for the film called Living Life.
Okay.
So we're here. BOAZ is on his way. He's coming to St. Martin, of course.
Well,
We invite St. Martiners. Are you BOAZ?
Not in the movie.
First, tell us first.
In real time.
In real time.
Real time, he's
Well, I don't know if all of our listeners are biblical people who knows who BOAZ is.
That part, break it down.
Yes, he said he knows the story. I like that.
I wanted the story with Ruth,
Yes.
and she wanted to, well, she was actually taken into a family, biblical family, and then she wanted, I guess she wanted to go out. She had to go well,
Her husband died.
Died.
Yes. And then there was transformation and there was famine and she had to leave.
Correct.
Choice. She had a choice.
Correct.
And she chose to stay with her mother-in-law Naomi. So
Right.
continue from there.
No, I'm not going to say that.
So she continued with her mother-in-law and her
Right.
mother-in-law took her to her hometown. And there they found BOAZ. And of course, BOAZ did not know who Ruth was.
Right.
But the mother-in-law, knowing who Ruth was and who BOAZ was, you know, she found a way to get them together, and
So
it
wait,
happened.
the mother-in-law is her dead husband's mother.
Yes.
So her dead husband's mother set her up with somebody else.
Yes, because she chose to stay with her mother-in-law.
Right,
yeah.
Indeed. And her mother-in-law, okay, yes, here's a good man.
It's a friendship.
I think you can, you know, have that
Correct.
friendship with a good man. And indeed, he was a good man because he's a man that respects women.
What is that?
He's rich,
What
he's
is that?
wealthy,
Wait.
he's
Wait.
everything that you
You're
can
going too
think
fast.
of that comes.
What does that mean, respect women? A man that respect women. What does that mean?
What is
do you
it?
mean? But what does that mean?
Wait, no, but she said, no,
Paul.
she made a special
Paul.
emphasis. A man that respects women. She said that. So there's something.
What she's saying is many of you guys don't respect women.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well, that's just what I want to do.
Oh, so it's just a comparison statement.
Yes.
Okay. Sis, I want you to tell us about the film. I see here that there is a special preview today.
Yes.
Is that still happening at the Cultural Center on Back Street?
In February. Everything
Oh, excuse me,
starts in
February. Yes, sorry.
Everything starts in February.
Okay, tell us a little about the film.
Okay, so of course the film is highlighting men and that we want good men out there for good women. But the film is actually bringing awareness to HPV. Have you heard of HPV?
Yes.
It's a cancer.
Yes.
I noticed that you open up your program with a moment of silence to those who have died from cancer. But HPV is a sexually transmitted infection that gives women cervical cancer. But in this film, we're not focusing on the woman, because the woman already knows what can happen to her, but we're focusing on the BOAZs, the men. Men can also get HPV-related cancers.
I don't think that the many BOAZs that exist, especially in Samaritan, get enough credit. A lot of times we there's no good men, but there's a lot of good men. I think the bad men get highlighted for the wrong reasons.
True.
So that you're in a room here full of BOAZs.
Beautiful. I like that. I like the sound of that.
So
the question was asked, does BOAZ exist? I was speaking with Jack the barber today, and he was like, he think he was the last BOAZ on earth.
Really?
And I said, Jack, do you have a son? Do you have a son, Jack? So then you can't be the last BOAZ, because now you need to treat your son how to be a good man.
What was Boaz's characteristic? What did he do?
He was a businessman in the Bible. He was a businessman. The Bible called him the kingsman redeemer. Out of his lineage came the birth of Jesus Christ.
Right.
So he was totally on that level, that standard. And why did I say he respects women? If you follow the story in the Bible well, the mother-in-law gave her an advice where she wanted Boaz to notice her. And the advice was, go sit by his bedside at night, so that when he wakes up, let's say to go to the bathroom, he would then see you. Is that a good advice to give a young lady?
Well, in our day-to-day, it would be.
It would not be.
Would not
So
be.
what? So what did
It's
Boaz
gonna be a long
do?
conversation.
Yes,
It's
and
gonna be a
we
very
want
long
the
conversation.
No, Paul, we're not
It's gonna be a long
talking about the
discussion
show,
on
Paul. We're talking about the movie.
Boaz, yeah, that was talking about the movie.
Yes.
But we will invite you to a panel discussion, because this is more
You
than
don't
just
want him
an
there.
entertainment. That's fine. We want the discussion. It is more than just an
Have you heard of
entertaining
Samuels?
film. Sorry?
Have you heard of Samuel? There's Samuels in here?
The what?
Samuels or the dude with the glasses?
Oh, Kevin Samuel.
Have you heard of Kevin Samuels?
No.
He's the local version of Kevin Samuels. So
Oh, yeah.
be careful. The panel
Yeah. Paul is definitely Kevin Samuels.
Very interesting.
But I don't know if you want to have that open door. Like, come, we want you for sure. Discuss that after the show.
So you will be invited to the panel discussion, because the film is written for discussion.
Okay.
It is written on that
So-
level for discussion. There are many aspects that you can say, hey, stop, let's discuss this. And then we're going to watch again, no, let's discuss this as well. It is written, and the idea is that activity booklet will be prepared.
Okay.
And
nice.
this activity booklet, we're hoping to take it to the schools, to youth groups, or any organization that deals with the youth and young people. Let's discuss what we're seeing in the film.
Nice.
So my question is that, what is the objective? What are you trying to accomplish
With this film.
with this film?
Okay.
Because you got to have something that you're looking to extract from it, and then let our, the viewers or the people in attendance get some kind of lesson or learn something that we can adopt in our local society. What is it?
Okay. We're speaking about safe sex. We're speaking about having a monogamous relationship. We want to get that out there. We don't want you to have 2 or 3 partners. One on the Dutch side, one on the French side, one in Dutch Quarter, St. Peter's maybe, Cul-de-sac.
Even if you get married.
So then you need to do one with David then too.
Who's David now?
King David.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I told you I don't know
Yes,
everyone.
and that's fine, because Africans also believe in polygamy. They do.
Right.
They do. But
And
let's
that's,
look.
and that's where we came
and,
from.
And,
Yeah,
and
100%.
let's look at the risk that spins off from polygamous relationships.
Oh, I can
Okay.
give you a lot of advantages.
Wait,
Oh,
Do you
so
understand?
I'm talking about risk. I am talking about risk.
Advantages on that.
But
Paul
let's talk about the
believes in
risk.
polygamy.
For a matter of fact,
Let's talk about the risk.
Do not have this discussion with him now.
tried to warn
You wanted me, okay.
Yeah.
Leave it
Alright.
for
I'm just saying in the West, with what we adopt now, we have more divorces and problem with our way of doing it than
Yeah.
those who are.
Yes. So in
Monogamous.
the film, but in the film, we want to get to that point where we teach people who are in relationships, take your time,
Right.
get to know him, get to know her before you go drastically, before you have sexual relationships, because sex clouds your judgment.
That's right.
Get to know him, get to know her. There's Pastor Nanton who's on board with us. In real life, he's a pastor. He also speaks about relationship, and he counsels families. So he's in the film as well. So there's lots to talk about in our panel discussion. There's
Yes.
lots to talk about when we take it to the schools.
The panel discussion will be very interesting.
Yes, and it will happen after the film has premiered.
Yes, indeed. Since I think it's a beautiful idea.
Would you like to
Families are
This is from
suffering
a previous movie. though.
here on St. Martin. I think the divorce rate is somewhere around 58% on the island. So it is something I think that needs to be addressed. Tell me about how did this idea come about? Who's the author? Is this all locally made? Talk to me a little bit more about the
So
film.
I'm the author.
Oh,
I
wow.
wrote the script.
Nice.
It's not my first movie.
No.
A couple years ago, we came up with Mother Knows Best. We also came up with St. Martin is My Home. And we came up with The Wedding. The Wedding is a stage play that seniors did. And all of them has an educational component.
Okay.
So The Wedding is all about finding love in social media. What do you have to say about that?
Finding love in social media?
Yes, finding love on Facebook.
Absolutely crazy.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Great,
oh,
good.
oh.
And then we did St. Martin is My Home. Miss Jael is in it. And that's focusing on people who has migrated to St. Martin and their contribution towards St. Martin. So we are thinking, no, don't contribute negatively. St. Martin is now your home. Contribute positively.
Beautiful.
And then we did Mother Knows Best.
I wish we would
and
send
was
that
on
to all
issues.
of the news media and bloggers. And
So everything has an educational component, and now we are on Finding BOAZ, and we want to open it up even more, where we're
It's gonna
talking
get
to young
opened up.
people
Trust me, get him on the panel.
about sex and relationships and waiting and abstinence and the risk of being sexually active too young, and of course taking your time to find that good part.
when is the premiere?
February 2nd,
Okay.
and we want to make it big because I think it's something that we all can be proud of.
Will
It
this
is
be
directed by Earl Duzong. Totally local cast.
excellent? Excellent. February 2nd is the premiere. It will be taking place at the Eliza and Madam Estate.
Yes.
It's $50 entrance, and the doors open at 6 p.m. and showtime begins at 7 p.m.
Yes.
So I want to get this is I think a beautiful Valentine's Day gift
woohoo!
and attendance
Yes,
for all
yes,
of our
please
listeners.
do.
I really want to encourage you
Yes.
to come out and
Yes.
see ways of making your relationships a bit strong. I see.
Yeah, well, that might wrong. That might wrong. the wrong way.
Why would they rub women the wrong way?
Empowerment. It's all about empowerment, eh?
Yeah, but
Well, why would they rub women the wrong way? This is a story about
the
love.
biblical culture about relationship is that something that have been embraced in our Western society. And she just gave an example of what the advice that was given to Ruth.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody would tell Ruth to sit down at somebody's bedside and wait until it's ready to go to the bathroom.
At 2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning. It's something, you know.
That's crazy.
It will happen without the observance of those that supervise, but it's not going to be a direct command on order. And that's why I find this film is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Because there are certain things in there that we will not be willing to embrace.
Yeah.
But that's reality.
Comes with a certain level of
Can,
distance.
can I ask how long is the movie?
It is actually 2 hours, and this is part 1.
Excellent. Will it be in the cinema
Cinema.
as well?
No, it will not.
Why?
We are keeping it local.
So the price
So
of
it allows. Don't you think that would allow masses to come and see it?
And that's why we are going to be screening it at multiple nights at the Cultural Center.
Okay.
the entrance fee is what?
$25.
$25.
There's an early bird fee of $15, but when that is finished, it is done.
Do you have any special for families? I mean, if like somebody
Hmm.
coming with their wife and
Sure, that can be
Children,
discussed, but then they
young
will have
people.
to discuss that.
I'm just asking for the sake of
That's
the
a possibility.
But because
But we
sometimes-
do have a family day, as you would say, because on Sunday the 12th, we're hoping to get some high school students there.
Right. Is there a minimum age?
16.
No,
It is really written.
Let me go through the viewing dates. The viewing dates are obviously I talked about the special premiere on the 2nd of February. Then the viewing dates will then be on February 3rd, 4th, 5th,
Yes,
February 11th, 12th, February 18th, and 19th.
at the cultural
At
center.
the Phillipsburg Cultural Center on Back Street with an entrance of 15
For early bird,
and 25
for the regular.
Yes, so I really want to encourage everyone. I think this is an excellent program again that you're putting through, sis. And you know, one thing I'll say, the local plays have always been excellent, and the local movies have always been excellent. And I know your track record with movies, the scripts are always very, I would say, mind jogging. It brings you to think and to talk. And I think that I really want to encourage the community to come out and support, again, a local screenwriter, a local director, local actors and actresses, to see a magnificent, I think, viewing for the family.
Yes.
Khalil, can we hear from at least 2 or 3 of...
When is the panel discussion?
It will be
Just for
after.
a
It's
few
not
minutes?
really scheduled as yet,
Okay.
but it's gonna come after. Let's say everybody has seen the film,
Right.
because you would have need to see it first, and then we will discuss it.
All right.
I'm going to be there for sure once all is well.
Yes,
Yeah,
please
make sure you
come.
invite
Please
me.
get your tickets.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be at the
Yeah.
viewing for sure. I'm not going to
Please
partake
get
in
your
that
ticket.
panel discussion because I know that's going to be a challenge. Can we ask one of the actors to come up?
Yes.
The men first.
BOAZ is first.
I waited for it myself.
Good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
Yes, hi. Good evening, everyone. I'm all right. Cool as a Caribbean breeze.
That's right. But this man, you don't sound like no Boaz. Huh? You don't sound like no Boaz. You know, you sound like.
Maybe he is. He's just a modern day boy.
But Bob, he got the smooth lyrics already. I don't know.
I want to say something.
So tell us about yourself. What's your name? What role are you going to be playing in this? What is your input? And how do you think it's going to impact our community?
All right, my full name is Shane Kelly. Many of the viewers, the listeners, may know me as the Hot Shot.
Hot shot. Wow.
This man can't be, but that ain't no Boaz, man. Huh?
But I mean, I was happy to get on board. I actually auditioned and I was called back, so it was a good experience. You know, my first time acting. You know,
Nice.
it's different than actually doing like music videos because it's actually like a set and everything else. So it's a good experience. It's a good storyline, positive message, and it's definitely something I would advise many to go out and see.
I want to ask you a question. You said that you had to audition. Again, I don't think that the acting roles in St. Martin are too vigorous. You don't hear too many people who desirous of becoming actors. You don't hear that much.
Right.
And I think to see it now in our young men and women, again, is an industry that I hope can certainly be developed going forward. It's not much people to reference. How did you prepare for that audition?
I mean, like I said, being involved in music, I kind of had the hang of it, doing music videos and little skits. So it was easy for me. So when I came and I auditioned for the scene, I tried a few times different lines, and it was quite the experience. And I mean, I don't have the biggest role, but
What's your role?
I'm Mr. Walker. I'm the bar owner, and yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But no
No, you need to
spoilers,
come and see it.
Come and see it.
Come and
So
see
what do you say they call you?
Mr. Walker.
No.
Hot shot.
The Hot Shot.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies, I gotta tell you,
Hot shot.
want to come and watch this show to see Mr. Hot Shot in action.
For sure.
I hope he gets the hot shot, gets a little tamed in the movie. But we shall see. We shall see. Thank you
We're
again.
really happy that you guys could come together.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Anybody else want to say
One
one or
of
two?
our original songs in the film.
Oh, okay, great.
I wanted to ask you, did you have someone producing the sounds and the songs and?
Well, yes, we did the song by Dr. Fire.
Okay,
On the
nice.
The song was with Dre Woods and
Excellent.
he produced it, yes.
I mean, this is so amazing. I know that there is a theatrical element in our community, but it's you just don't see it coming up so often. So I really hope that this movie goes well. I really want to
Thank you very
encourage
much.
the community to please come out. Finding BOAZ, again, premiering February the 2nd at 7 p.m. at Elias, and then it'll have viewings February 3rd, 4th, 5th, 11th, 8th, 18th, and 19th in February. Please come out and support. Let's keep our film industry moving and vibrant and growing. It cannot grow without the support. and I can guarantee you have our support here on
Thank
the
you very
review.
much.
Please book a table.
Oh, you gonna say that? Well, maybe it might be this small right in here.
Yeah, I like glasses.
I got the glass, but still it's small. This is small. This is small, man. We got some small.
I just gloss over it, you know. So.
But tables are available at Elias, so if you like to sit together and have fun together as you watch the film, it's awesome.
Great.
But again, I don't want to get too racial, but you know what they say about us when we get to the movies, and it's
And
a little
that's
too much.
fine. I think
We're
a
gonna
lot
talk to a movie.
of it will be happening
Huh?
because you're gonna see some stuff. You're gonna see some stuff.
All right, excellent. You'll definitely see some stuff.
I'm looking
I want to
Yeah,
thank you.
Will somebody, one of my person, come and give us some input and.
Good evening. You can't be in film. I've never seen a shy actor yet. So you cannot be in film and be shy. That's impossible. It's good evening. How are you?
Good evening, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Introduce yourself.
My name is Jael Jospeh-Dollison,
Okay, nice.
and like Miss Day said, I am a colleague, and what she forgot to also mention, she was my high school teacher.
Oh, nice.
That's
Nice.
So it's
Also educator.
so it's
And you know, and I think this is what is so fabulous about St. Martin, to see the journey continue in the community, where you have former or teachers move up, and now their students can come along and they can work together on programs and films and sports. And I think since I have to really applaud what you do at the for those that don't know, at the Sundial School. It is excellent. I'm proud of you. The community is proud of you. So we want to thank you. We want to thank you. And we talked about teachers yesterday,
yes.
so we really want to thank you guys for all that you guys are doing. And it's amazing now you've also brought in a lot of young, fresh talent that is here on the island. I think a lot of times we see, the arts on the island is not, there's no real medium for them to exhibit their talent or showcase their talent. And I think you allowing this opportunity for Mr. Hot Shot and the rest of the crew to be able to showcase their talent in such a magnificent film, I think is excellent. Tell us about your role.
My role is I am the secretary at the gas station, so I do encounter with one of the main characters, and I trying to explain to him that this is not good what he's doing with all the women, and educating him. So the rest
You want to spoil the movie still?
So the rest I will leave it until you come out and see the movie.
Excellent,
Definitely.
excellent. But in the movie, from your role, it sounded like you're much more vocal and more energetic. Why all the shyness now?
I don't know why.
Is it Paul? Paul seems to put the guests sometimes in a very shy role.
No, she's looking at you in that direction.
She's trying not to look at you. See the smile? This what all the ladies, what they say. So
Yes, like you mentioned, we had to do audition in the beginning.
So you did an audition as well?
Yes, I did an audition, and I think the moment a different Jael comes out.
Oh, nice.
So I just kind of blocked out everything and just really portray what the line is.
Tell me a little bit about how long have you guys been shooting the film?
It took us like 32 days.
32
to
days.
film.
Tell me
3 months of
about
rehearsals.
the connection that you guys made as actors on the film going through this process, because I know that there's a lot of retakes and going
You had
over.
to ask the
it.
bartender that.
Well, I know he kind of hinted already what he's about.
Well, it was nice. We get to meet other people, other characteristics, and the bond is still there. We have a group chat. We discuss different stuff, different ideas, and at the set, you get different ideas from others. No, you do this. No, set this. No, come let me fix you.
This is not an easy task. Just financing this alone
Yes.
is a job in itself.
Yeah.
And bringing it to fruition, I think is excellent. Your closing words from the public.
Okay. Come out and see it. It's a film. We put in a lot of work in it. We are proud of what we have done, and we are hoping that the message will get out. We are hoping that you also will have the discussions with your families, with your friends, when you see it. Please follow us in social media. We are Right the Vision, as in WRITE, Right the Vision Production Foundation. It is a non-profit foundation. We're all about educational awareness. So please follow us on YouTube so that you can get to know more of who we are and what we're doing. And please buy tickets. Buy tickets. Buy tickets.
Buy
and come
tickets,
out.
buy tickets.
So-
yes,
And
indeed.
come out. Buy merchandise. There are shirts for the men. There are shirts for the women.
Where are the shirts being sold?
You will have to contact us.
How?
How?
That's important.
My number is 520-1814. And the shirt, for example, Stefarn, can you please stand up? The male version of the shirt says, I am Boaz. And the female version of the shirt is, I found my Boaz.
Oh, nice.
So they are beautiful couple shirts.
Nice,
And
nice, nice.
for
nice.
those who don't want to wear Boaz on their shirt, then we have those that say, I love him and I love her.
Okay, excellent.
So it's all about relationships.
Very
So
good.
we are right
I did
vision
want those. I have two
production.
little shirts.
Yes,
My
you
wife
do.
and I.
Yes, you. Did you wear them yet?
No,
You need to do that and take some pictures.
you did tell me that. You did tell me
Yes.
that. I'm gonna express that to my
And
wife
then
today.
maybe introduce it to Paul and,
Sure, sure.
and
Yeah,
such.
we always support those things. I think
Yes.
it's a
We always
beautiful thing.
And I sent you again on WhatsApp the trailer and a discussion thread.
Okay.
So you can check it up one day.
Okay, someone is asking for the link. Is there a link that they can?
K-Ban. All of the tickets can be bought on K-Ban. Are you familiar with K-Ban?
Yes.
So we are on K-Ban, guys. It is new to us, but we
It's
are
a
on
brilliant
K-Ban.
app. It's a brilliant app.
Yes, so
Also, we wanna-
kban.sx, please go and get your tickets.
Yes, I want to encourage everyone also to download the K-Band app. It's
Yes, download the
K-Band.sx.
K-Ban.
It helps helps promoters really get their productions out. It helps to be aware of what's really happening on St. Martin. So I want to encourage everyone to do that and congratulate the founder of the K-Band app.
Yes.
Sis, your final words?
Okay, so I just want to shout out, all of the businesses that partnered with us. There are a few businesses that allowed us to film at their location. So of course, we have Gascade, we have Associated Sound, we have My88 3fm.
Yes.
Filmed here as well. This was DJ Chris Works Place. We have Spaceless Garden, Marvel Verwin, New Testament Baptist Church, Irie Garden, Ocean 82, Sanatorium 978, Share Restaurant, Flowers Are Us, Daphne Illis from Sector Healthcare, the Sundial School, Cospro, and Madam Mistade Healthcare Center, Dr. Arundel.
Nice.
So, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us. And we just want St. Martin to come out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Again, we want to encourage you guys all finding BOAZ, a locally directed, written, and acted film. Once again, the premiere will be taking place February 2nd
Yes.
at Eliza.
The former bowling alley.
That's the former bowling alley in Madison State on February 2nd. The doors will open at 6
And dress
p.m.
up. We want everyone to dress up.
What day is that?
With your
Saturday or
heels.
Sunday?
A Thursday.
Thursday.
It's a Thursday night. Yes.
Paul, you don't have to check days. So it doesn't
No,
make a difference which
I
day
check
it
it
is.
with other people.
Ah, okay.
I'm concerned, students.
Okay, it's a
and-
Thursday night.
Okay, can we have the gentleman, let me say good evening to Morena. She's saying she cannot see the shirt.
Oh,
Can you stand up so we can
Also,
get
put the her information.
Between two of them, yeah, get a shot.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we want to thank you guys again. We want to wish you much success. We hope that everyone comes out and supports this event. We can all fit comfortably at Eliza. We also want to big up the owner of Eliza. Eliza again is a new, Mr. Rude, a new convention hall.
Correct.
Who again is another local businessman. So we want to encourage all of you to support him in his efforts. He's put together a magnificent facility for us to hold all of our productions.
And before you leave, just write all the information down and we'll put it on our Facebook page.
Yes.
I
All
will.
right. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
guys,
coming.
thank you guys all for
Appreciate it.
coming. We wish you much success. Sis, as we get closer, please come back before this premiere date because we want to ensure that we promote this fully,
Thank
that
you
it gets
so
the
much.
utmost support from the community. Again, this is something positive. No one is talking about this or blogging it, but we're going to say it. here on the review. This is what we need to see from our communities, what we need to see our young men and young women doing. Because again, at the end of the day, as you said, it helps to promote positive health, positive relationships for our people in this community. So thank you again for that.
Okay.
And
Thank you so much.
I want to encourage the population really to come out and see this, because at the end of the day, as good as I know this movie will be, the panel discussion with Paul on it after the fact is going to be
Yes.
So in order to understand and keep up with the panel discussion, you have to see the movie.
Who's acting the or who is playing the role of Ruth?
This young lady here, her name is Jael.
Oh, I forgot to
So
mention this.
in the film, she's called Eve.
Yes, indeed. The Perils of Eve's Journey to Finding Boaz. Starring, oh man, these batches, I can't even front. Starring Denicio Duzan, Janelle Thomas, and Earl Duzan. Yes, indeed. So we want to ensure that we support that. And since you all over, I tell you, you're amazing. You're an amazing, amazing woman, an amazing St. Martin. My wife was just telling me you also taught her.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yes, indeed. So we want to thank you for that.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Appreciate it. We can keep this, or you didn't?
No, I can get you one.
All right,
This is all about events.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. We're looking forward to
Finding Boaz.
Well, sis, also, there's no possible. The only way to get tickets is on the K-Band.
No, you can get it through me.
Yes.
Okay.
You want your tickets now? I can get you tickets
Well,
right now.
leave your contact information, as Cecile said, so that we can put it on, so people can be able to contact you for tickets as well, because we want to ensure that this movie and this film is successful, that we can
Appreciate that.
continue
Thank you.
to have many more productions and keep our industry vibrant and growing. Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm very welcome.
Nice meeting you guys.
As we change.